Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taylor and today is going to be spending a few days with me finishing projects. One thing I've been wanting to do recently is just finish the things I have been working on, and I have a little bit of a endorphin high, I guess you could say, because I just finished this big blanket hexagon cardigan that has been haunting me for about 4 months. Tutorial to come if it's not already posted. And so some stuff that I want to get done this week is I want to finish this chevron like wave sweater. It's supposed to be a sweater, but we're kind of like figuring it out as we go. So I just finished the second panel, so I did the front and back panels. I finished the second one today, and then I also really want to finish this hexagon cardigan, which is not quite as big but really nice nonetheless. I want to finish that this week. I also have a bunch of these very bulky granny squares. I think it's kind of hard to see with the way the yarn lays, but I just took a bunch of scraps from my stash and, you know, put them together. And my inspiration for the color combos were a lot of like college teams. I have like, this one is kind of like U of M. This one is, I don't know, I mean, orange and black is pretty standard. My high school colors were orange and black. And then I've got a bunch of other ones out in the living room that I'm planning on sewing in the ends as I see fit, but I want to get those done this week. I also want to do a tutorial on how I like to join my granny squares and make a big granny square blanket. My thought behind this is that it can be a car/camping blanket. It is 100% acrylic yarn, so it can be put in the washer and in the dryer on cold, and you know, if something gets on it, it's okay, just throw it in the wash. And then it's also big and bulky and heavy enough to where if you do need to use it in the winter time, it can be just like your trunk blanket. I live in the Midwest where, you know, the weather can be kind of unpredictable, so that's kind of, you know, things that we think about sometimes. And then I also have a few like sewing type things. So I want to make a pencil pouch using this red zipper and some of these granny squares. I also have some white material to make a lining for it. I'm just having a hard time kind of trying to figure out how I want to do it. So like, do I sew? Obviously I'd have to start with like conjoining these two, but then do I, you know, sew the fabric onto the squares and then the zipper? I don't know. So we're gonna be troubleshooting a little bit, because I want to make one for me first so that I can figure it out, so that I can make one for my roommate who has these, you know, beautiful squares going on. I'm trying to think of what else we got going on here. There are definitely other projects that I want to work on and ends I need to weave in and all this stuff, but just come along with me, see what we get done this week. I would love to just, you know, spend a couple days together. Don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I definitely want to do more vlog style, crochet vlog style things. I've also been playing around in my head with doing a crocheting for 24 hours. I saw someone else do that and I thought it was really cool and interesting. I tried doing a reading for 24 hours and I did not do very well at that, but I definitely think I could crochet for 24 hours. All right, hi guys, it is the next day. I got nothing done last night, but that's okay. You know, my roommate got home and then we went and got dinner. It was a fun time. Then I came home and read. I'm currently reading To Kill a Kingdom, and I'm on page like 140-ish, and it's good. I wish it was a little bit more fast-paced because it's only like 340 pages or something, so I'm almost halfway done with it, and it just, I feel like it's not picking up. But it's fine, I guess. I decided, since I'm going to be vending at the Black Hills Pride Festival at the end of June, I kind of want to make some book sleeves and Kindle sleeves, since a lot of people do read out here. I've met quite a few people who read, which I think is really cool. I have a couple sleeves, but I think I just need to make some more. Plus they're a really nice way to use up kind of like some of these half skeins of yarn, because I did make a project that you will see. I have so many projects. I haven't filmed a podcast in over a month, which is wild to me. But so I want to film the podcast and then kind of come back to the vlog and talk about how I'm going to sew these pouches that I kind of talked about yesterday. I have so much for this podcast episode and I'm a little bit overwhelmed just thinking about filming it. Also, what do we think about this? Isn't this so cute? I made this a while ago. This is made with Karen Cakes Skinny Cakes. I don't remember what the colorway was called, but it reminded me of like a beach sunset. And so I made this like mesh shirt that's very similar to the one I made with the Big Twist Living yarn in the colorway Serenity, I want to say. It's the one that's like the bi-colors. So then I also made this one, and it's so light on my skin since it's such, like this is some thin yarn. Like this is a weight 3. I think I used a 4mm with this, I want to say. I don't know, it just turned out so good and I can't stop thinking about it or looking at it. But yeah, so I'm gonna film my podcast and then I'm gonna come back, set my sewing machine up, and we'll go from there. Wow, my podcast episode went so long, my battery died, and my camera started to overheat for the first time. So the window in this room is right here, as you can see where the light's coming in. And I had the camera kind of sitting directly in the light, and she didn't like that, which, fair. So the first order of business is going to be stitching these together and then single crocheting around so that there is something for me to actually sew. If you can see the way these granny squares are, and like any granny square really, like it's holy. Like you're not gonna be able to get, it's not going to work essentially. But I do think what I'm going to do is stitch them together, stitch around a few times, and then put the cloth on that I have here. And so I'll do that twice, and then I will stick the zipper on and sew that on, and then I will single crochet the bag together. We're just gonna dive in, and this is all a matter of troubleshooting, and I am glad that I have a space for my sewing machine now, because there are a few things that I'm gonna need to be, you know, sewing. I have this white skirt that is so beautiful, and obviously, you know, these maxi white skirts are super in for the summertime. But I can't remember where it was. There's a couple rips in it that I would like to, you know, just stitch up a little bit. And then I also have a black tulle skirt somewhere. I honestly, no clue where that is at right now. Might be in my storage unit, I'm not sure. That's another thing that I want to like stitch up and, you know, make better. All right, so I joined them and then did some single crocheting around. This is gonna be big. This is gonna be like a real decent sized pencil pouch. I have a 9-inch zipper here. Yeah, so I guess I'm going to try and figure out how to make the lining just here, so. I'm gonna be so real with you. This has not been a fun, funky, and fresh time to fucking make. Oh my god, listen to this. You hear that? Oh my God, I haven't made acrylic yarn squeak in so long, but these stitches, they're so tight. Oh, where over the stitches are. Oh gosh. Well, and it's because I sewed, right? So I do not know what the alternative is. Clearly I'm not a seamstress, I'm not a tailor. I mean, I am, that's me, but like, I'm not a tailor. That is not my profession. Watch when it's gonna be done and I'm gonna be like, oh my God, like I love it. Cause this will probably be like a Notion bag. I mean, or honestly, this could be like a small project bag. Like this is gonna be big enough, I could probably fit like a sock in there. But oh my God, I just feel so like icked out by this right now. I'm like, I don't know. It was good in theory, not good in execution. You'll see some of the B-roll of me like doing it and I'm like, oh my God, yeah, this is great. But one, can't sew a straight line to save my life. Like I really can't. I'm not good at doing that. My roommate's gonna be home soon and I think there's some food trucks going on tonight in Rapid. It's like food truck night. So, I mean, it's like 60 right now, so it's like kind of sweatshirt weather. So I'm excited. I think we're gonna go get some food truck food for dinner. So I am pretty excited about that, and I am excited to have this done. This is one project that kind of like, not haunting me, but it's one thing I've been wanting to do, and I still want to try and make the one for my friend. I need to figure out a way where like I sew it onto the first row and then I can single crochet the second row. I also don't know what to do about the zipper because honestly it doesn't look bad now that I'm looking at it, but trying to sew it was like not fun. That was not an easy time. I don't know. I just have like such a hard time with my sewing machine, and like all sewing machines are like this, so clearly I just got beef with sewing machines. It's so cramped in that little area. And so I'm just like, what am I supposed to do? Like this is kind of ridiculous. Well, and it would be easier if I could like take the zipper apart and you have like your two and then you can put them back together, but I don't think that's how zippers work. I think that's like a good recipe to like mess up your zipper because I don't know enough about zippers to like be able to take it apart and then put it back together. As I said before, not a seamstress. It's also beating hot in here right now. Oh my goodness, I put down the shades because I was starting to overheat. And I'm just like, wow, I did not know it got that hot in here because my room faces like a completely different direction. Or yeah, from like the sun and stuff, but dang. Okay, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. Then I'll just need to weave in that one last end. Okay, it got easier, but it was like squeaking so bad there for a minute. I was like, you gotta be kidding me right now. Like this is making my teeth hurt. Oh, okay, I'm almost done. Just like two. I like wanna single crochet kind of over, if I can, over kind of like oh my God, it's perfect. Oh goodness me. All right, let's sew in this end. I put my thing back. I made such a mess in here. I have been in here since I got done with work at 3:30, and my friend's gonna be home from work soon. I'm so excited to show her this. This was I wanted to do the one for me first so that I could figure out how to do it. Like I said, it is not perfect by any means. But I do like the way that this turned out. Oh no. I would not like do this on the regular. Sometimes, you know how sometimes you like make something and you're like, ugh, that was hell. I never want to do it again. But like you love that you now have it. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about this right now. Honestly, this would be like a good little overnight bag too. Like throw toothbrush or your tampons or something in it. Yeah, you can see all I mean, it's not perfect on the inside, but wow. Wow, I did this! I'm really proud of myself. My sewing machine has these like feet on it, but they have like these teeth, and I know that it's so that you can like glide. It's so that it like brings the project through and whatnot. I'll have to try like make a little swatch, because I've seen other people like just like sew their granny squares together with a sewing machine, but I worry with those like teeth that it would like rip up the acrylic. But I mean, if it is just kind of like a, like if it just touches it, that's different. So like, I don't know, but I am really happy with this. Oh my goodness. Ah! That is wild. I did this. Okay, yeah. So I'll have to do my friends this week. Yeah, if anyone looked too closely at this, they'd be like, ew, like you didn't do very good. And I'm like, yeah, but it's the first time and I did it for me. And also this bright red zipper is the moment. So, okay, yeah. So I think that's, I'll see you later. I'll see you later at whatever else I decide to get up to tonight. So, hey guys, it's Wednesday and I'm looking a bit atrocious. Yesterday and Monday went by so fast, and yet today, I just got off work like a couple minutes ago. Today, the workday felt so long, and my body also hurts because I didn't think I went really hard in my workout. Like at the time I was like, oh yeah, like this is good. But now my body is like, we're tired and we hurt and you need a rest day. Brew, if you're gonna be in here, you can't be naughty. Some stuff to update on that I have been working on. I sewed in a bunch more ends of these granny squares. I want to get all of the ends woven in so that I can make a video on how I like to put together my granny squares and like how I would construct a blanket with these. So I've been putting them on the floor in here because obviously I'll have to use like this open space over here. So I think I mentioned I'm going to be vending the Pride Festival here in Rapid on June 29th, and so I thought that it might be kind of cool to make some book sleeves and Kindle sleeves. So I just need to sew a button on this one, and I want to do one more round on this to add in the little button thing. I got buttons from Walmart this morning, and I know these aren't like super nice buttons or anything, but I figured the variety of them would be nice. I don't know, I'll have to like touch them, feel them, all that kind of stuff. There's some really cute translucent pink ones at the top here that I think would look really cute on this. And then I do want to take some photos, but that's for a later day. Working on this. This is gonna be a Kindle sleeve, and this is a pattern by LTK Cuties, and like I'm just obsessed with doing these like inverted puff stitches. They're so fun to do. And so I don't know what kind of came over me. I was just like, you know what, I want to do some of those. Plus, puff stitches are such a yarn eater. It's kind of nice to, you know, use up some yarn that has been in my stash for a while. So like, for example, I had this for a different project a long time ago, and it's just been sitting kind of in my stash. I probably could have done like a full book one, but this is just the Kindle sleeve. As you can tell, yeah, the sizing's a little different. It's a little smaller, a little thinner. I'm going to try and work on the one for my roommate today. It doesn't feel nearly as warm in here as it did yesterday. I think like I'm like feeling some sort of way because yesterday like I came out of this room and I was like so hot. I was just like, I don't know what to do with myself. Like it took me a little bit to kind of recover from that, I guess. But it's really cold out today. Cold, arbitrary. But the low today was 37, and for, you know, summer, 37 degrees Fahrenheit is very cold to wake up to. It barely cracked 60, I think, when I went to lunch. So I'm not sure what the weather is doing. I posted a reel yesterday and it actually got quite a bit of love. A lot of people were saying how much they love this tiny bag that I made. So I'm going to make a tutorial on it, and I think it'll go out, I think in like 2 weeks or so. So I have 3 squares, just enough left over from you know, making the cardigan and this little bag. So I have 3 left, and I have my Aran yarn right here. So I think I'm going to make one of those. And then I want to make a bigger one for a tutorial as well. I may have to go get more white yarn, like Red Heart white yarn, because I bought soft white because it was supposed to go with some of the other ones that I had, but even the ones that say like soft white, I'm pretty sure this is supposed to be soft white, but like that's not soft white, that's like white. That's just white. And so I have a skein of soft white, but obviously like if it doesn't match or if it doesn't look right, like I don't want to do that, you know. I'm trying to think if I want to do the pouch the same way today as I did yesterday, or I could. The only hard part is like if I make a separate pouch with the zipper, how do I make it so that it sticks here? I would have to sew like on the inside. I would have to sew it into the inside here. I don't know. I'm just going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna go do. And then I guess I might check in when I'm done, and then we'll talk about what else we're gonna do tonight. I was going to work out, and I was like really gung-ho about going and working out in the workout room today. My muscles hurt so bad, so I think I might clean the tub and like soak in some Epsom salt tonight. But that's also something for later tonight. So I'm gonna get started on that bag so it doesn't take me all night. So it looks like the sun finally decided to come out a little bit. She's done. I think I did a lot better on this one. I'm super happy with it. It is a little bit long, so the zipper, instead of being 9 inches like this one, I accidentally bought one that is 12 inches, but I was kind of able to fudge it on the bottom here and basically like hide that last little bit. I don't even think you can see it. That's how good I did. You can't even see it. I hid the bottom of the zipper so it doesn't really like stop at the end. I also did granny square down on the sewing machine, like actually through. I was worried that the little feet that help push it through, they have like, I describe them as teeth. I really thought that it was going to rip up the granny squares here. It did not. Like, it is perfect. I'm so happy with this. I also today, instead of making the lining like super big and then folding over and having to try and deal with that, I just made them true to size. And then when I sewed, so I sewed it to these squares first, and I did a really good job of, so I single crocheted 2 rows. I sewed it onto the first single crochet row, and then when I sewed the zipper on, I was able to sew that one on to like the second one. And I'm really happy with this. Gosh, I just like feel so powerful knowing that like I can do this now. This definitely isn't something I'm going to do all the time, not by any means, because it's the zipper that's like the hard part, I would say. But now I can never say that I haven't sewn a zipper before, so that's awesome. So it is 5:05 right now, so that means it took me about an hour and a half to do this. I'm just like so proud of myself. I really hope my friend likes it. I showed her mine yesterday and she was like, oh my gosh, that's so cool. The zipper on this is really cool too. But yeah, I'm just super excited about this. I'm excited to give it to her. I hope that she uses it. I know she will, but honestly, I'm kind of hungry. And I was planning on going grocery shopping today, but the more I think about it, the more it just like does not sound like a fun, funky, and fresh time. I'm kind of thinking about going to Himalayan Kitchen. Maybe. Well, because then I'll have a full belly, and then if I want to go like later to Walmart, that would probably be better. I'm just going to get my stuff out of here for now, because I always like bring so much stuff in and then I bring it out when I'm done. So I will get all this stuff out of here, throw away my trash, because yeah, like I said, it's 5 o'clock right now. So if I eat now, I need to stop rambling. I'll see you guys later. Hello. It is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm so excited for this weekend. I don't know what it is this week. There's nothing inherently wrong with this week, but I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. I want to be done with it. I'm just tired. I don't know. Probably drinking too much caffeine and then not getting enough sleep, you know, per usual. I was planning on trying to get a little bit more done today, but like maybe like film something, but it's 7:18 right now. Honestly, I'm freezing. I just turned the heat back on because it is 62 degrees out. Why is it so cold? And then I think tomorrow it's supposed to be also bad, and then Saturday is just supposed to suddenly be like great and sunny. Let's check the weather. Yeah, it's saying it might thunderstorm tonight, and then it's gonna be gross and rainy and cold and cloudy again tomorrow, and then it's supposed to get a little bit warmer on Saturday, and then Sunday. Okay, so we're just pushing off the sunshine, because originally it was supposed to be sunny Friday, then it was supposed to be sunny Saturday. I just want to go to the lake. I just want to go to a lake so bad. I want to go lay out by the pool. I want to just like exist and be and be in the summer. And yet I'm not. I live in a place where summer only exists from Memorial Day to Labor Day, and I'm pissed. P-I-S-T, pissed about this. Working on this Kindle sleeve. I didn't get a whole lot done last night on it. But I'm gonna show you what I bought today. I went and did a little shopping when I probably shouldn't have, but it's fine. It's fine. I went to the thrift store because a lot of my like loungewear clothing is kind of deteriorating. I've had it for so long, it just, you know, put things in the wash enough times, they just fell apart. I didn't have a whole lot of luck. The thrift stores out here aren't great. But I did find this cute little number. It's like a little cropped, kind of like thin hoodie thing. This was $5, and the brand is High Five. Okay, but I went to Books A Million, and they were having like a book sale. It was buy one, get one 50% off. So I got 2 books, only because I saw that they had this one in their sale. This is Magnolia Parks Into the Dark by Jessa Hastings. This is the last book from Magnolia and BJ's point of view, and I just needed to have it. Also, like, getting it on sale. All of these books ended up only being around like $10 when, you know, with what is it? The sale, and then I have like a Books A Million like membership thing. And then I also got $10 off a purchase of $50 or more. So like, kind of, every time I leave there, I feel like I'm stealing. Like, it's great. But, so I got this one. And then I also got Emily Henry's Happy Place. I also have Beach Read by Emily Henry. And I'm kind of thinking that I should do a video like just reading Emily Henry for the first time, since I do have 2 of her books. And I know that they're a little bit more, they're not like romances, they're more like lit fic with romance elements. So, and then the last one I got Binding 13 by Chloe Walsh. And I know that this is available on Kindle Unlimited, but I just really, I've been going in and looking at it every single time that I've gone in the store. I read the back of it, and I also read the author's note at the beginning that's like, hey, you know, like, check your trigger warnings and stuff, which I really do appreciate. The only thing that I would say is missing is a list of trigger warnings inside the book, because then people could, you know, decide at the store, at the library, wherever they're at, because I did have to like look it up online, and I decided that, you know, those weren't too terrible for me. But the thing that really made me purchase this is the fact that it has a name pronunciations in the glossary, which I'm sure the Kindle edition does have. But being able to flip back to the front rather than trying to like press around the screens, and like if you have a Kindle, you know, like there's always a little bit of that like lag time. So yeah, I just thought that this could be, you know, good. I know that this is YA, but I really do like that she says that this is, like, it's not, like, traditional YA, it's like a teen book. It's suitable for readers age 16 plus, and I like that. I wish that there was a little bit more distinction between, like, young adult, like, tween fiction, and then, like, teen fiction, and then, like, young adult, that spans from, you know, could be like 17 to like 21, 22 even, because that's still a young adult, you know, but, you know, and I feel like the lines are becoming even more blurred with young adult versus like new adult, and I'm not saying I have all the answers, I'm just saying, like, it's nice that it is in the book so that, like, people are reading and, like, even parents can kind of decide whether or not it's suitable for their children, because on the back here it says young adult fiction, but I would say it's like teen, you know? It's kind of like when Check and Mate by Allie Hazelwood came out, and I haven't read that. I probably will one day because I like Allie Hazelwood. The characters in that I think are like 18, 19, 20, and a lot of people were like, oh, well, it's clearly not young adult, like, they're talking about, like, sex. And it's like, yeah, but, like, that's not entirely fair. I don't know, like, because they're also still adults. Like, 18 is an adult, and they're in an age-appropriate relationship, you know, 18, 19, 20. I would have to read the book for myself to truly, like, be able to analyze those sorts of criticisms a little bit more. But I do think that, like, as kids get older and they get to that 16, 17, 18, they are more curious about those sorts of things, and I would much rather them read it in a book that is, like, appropriate for their questions, rather than them stumbling upon something like Twisted Love by Anna Huang, because showcasing a relationship like that is not, I don't think kids need to be reading that sort of stuff. Those are my opinions. I'm also not a parent. I have young siblings and been a reader my whole life and whatever. And then I have two more things here. So second to last, I got a new journal. So I am a lifelong journaler. I have been journaling ever since I was a kid. I write in my journal every single day, so I really do find that spending money and, like, investing in a good journal is something that I like to do. I think that that is, like, important to me. It's something that really helps me be able to, like, keep a lid on my mental health, in addition to, like, being medicated and other, like, appropriate coping mechanisms. But this just has this, like, ivy on it, but then I really don't understand the shape that it's trying to make, but that's fine. That's whatever. But look at that. Look at that. And it's, like, all over. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my god. So this was originally $40, but I think with, like, the discounts and stuff, it ended up being, like, $31, $32. And that's not bad, especially for, like, a leather journal. And it says it was handmade in Italy. I have quite a few journals that say handmade in Italy. I'm so excited. The pages are lined. They're just standard, you know, lined paper. And then this last thing I got from Books A Million is pretty small, but I got a 2-pack of these Precise V5 Premium Rollerball pens, because I decided after I DNF'd To Kill a Kingdom that it's finally time for me to read A Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I brought it with me when I went to Himalayan Kitchen last night and just read the first couple pages, and I was just like, not that I forget that Susan Collins' writing is, like, so addictive and captivating, but I haven't read one of her books in over 10 years. I also really like the movies, so, like, I can kind of follow the plot line, and anyway, I'm getting off track. I decided to annotate a little bit, but I really like the Sharpie S-Gel pens, these guys, but they're just a little too thick for, like, these pages, and I watched a video by Jesse the Reader recently, and in it he tried a bunch of different like annotating tools from like some of his favorite booktubers. I don't know if these are the exact pens. I don't think so, but I thought, you know, let me try and get a thinner pen, see how that works. Yeah, so it's like a gel roller ball. It's so thin. I think it says it's 0.7, or no, 0.5 millimeters. I don't even have a crochet hook that small. That's teeny tiny. And then I went to Joann's because it's right across the street, and I got 4 skeins of Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool in the colorway Natural. So I was thinking it only took about 2 skeins of the Lion Brand's Fisherman Wool when I crocheted a raglan sweater, but I was thinking I should try and do like a white cabled sweater, like crocheting a cable sweater. So I think that 4 of these would be enough. The only reason why that 4 wasn't enough when I tried doing cables last time is because I was making an oversized cardigan. So I did have to abandon that, so that's another thing. This weekend I'm gonna try and like find some of my abandoned projects and like unravel them and tell you about them and why I stopped working on them. I just know that like, what's the word? I want to do it because I know that that's like good housekeeping and stuff, but gosh, I do not want to. At the same time, I do not want to. Also, guess who finally dropped one of their summer limited edition hooks, and I bought it on the spot. Can you see that? Oh Fire Co. announced their new limited edition shade. It is a blue moonstone for June. That's like one of the birthstones, blue moonstone. So I bought one, and I bought, what is it? One of the like teal aquamarine, one of like that blue hook, and then I also bought one of the ruby ones. So 3 colors. One is the limited edition, and then 2 of them are ones that I just wanted. Did I need them? No. I did buy sizes I didn't have, except for one of them, I think. Because I really want another 6, because I use my blue 6 all the time. But like, sometimes it's not the vibe. I don't know, I match my hooks to the vibe of my project. Is that weird? Is somebody gonna match my freak? Okay, yeah, so Curtis Connor just dropped an hour-long video, so I'm going to sit and listen to him talk about conspiracy theories. Hey guys, happy Friday. I think I'm going to end this vlog here because I want to do like a weekend vlog. Last night I didn't do a whole lot. I did finish, I made this one today mostly, but I made 2 more book sleeves. I realized that my tension was really tight with the 5.5 millimeter hook, so I went up to a 6. It's been helping a lot. These are a bit bigger, like they're quite a bit bigger than, you know, the other ones are. The Kindle one is perfect for a Kindle, but I feel like the book ones, at least if I use different yarn, they just don't fit. And then I finally weaved in the rest of the ends of these squares today, so that's something I want to get done this weekend. I have my 10 millimeter Oh Fire Co. hook that I'm really excited to put these together with. I used an 8 to make the squares, but I don't know why, a 10 just seems like I should be using that to put them together. I don't know. I am really excited for this weekend. I'm going to be home alone again. So it's just going to be me, my camera, and my projects. Working on stuff, filming different videos. I want to get a few tutorials done. But yeah, let me know if you guys liked this video. I had a lot of fun filming it. I would love to make more in the future. So yeah, just let me know in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. It really does help me out. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.